boulders come in. And so oftentimes the fishing is just really good, and all you have to do is get it out there. The current takes the fly and hold on tight and strip it a little bit, and voila, you catch fish. Method or thing to do is just to patrol the shoreline. Don't sit in one place expecting the fish to be there, because they're not everywhere. But the higher you are up off of the water, the easier it is to see into the water. And as I said earlier, if there's a fish there, he can be caught. If there's no fish there, it's hard to catch a fish. So if you see one, get that fly out in front of them. Don't mess around. Just beat them on the head if you have to, but get that fly out there. And sure, you might spook them, but you know, at least you get a reaction. And a lot of times they're in the lakes, they're swimming along, and they're not going to be there for long. So work at getting the fly in front of the fish on the side of his eyes. So try to identify which way he's swimming. If he's swimming that way, put the fly in front of him on his eye side.
So George just talked about the inlet of the lake, right, where water's coming in from Manhattan Lakes. The outlet, again, can be a good place. So wherever water is flowing out of the lake, and that transition between moving water and still water means that a couple different things are happening as well. Food is being funneled in some way, shape, or form. Whether it's at the inlet of a lake, it's being funneled in that place. The outlet, as the water picks up, the fish are going to be there sitting as the water flows towards that outlet. Because all those bugs or all the aquatic life that they like to eat are getting funneled there. So those are the two most obvious places. Another place to look in lakes is where there's a change in depth. So you know, obviously seeing fish, the best way, you see some fish, you go fish to them. But if you're just trying to figure out where you might even see some fish, well, where there's some depth, there's some shallow water, and you can see where it drops off. And oftentimes in lakes, fish might be hanging out just in that little transition. They like being able to go hide where it gets deeper. This holds for streams too. But transitions of any kind, fish like that because they can exploit being able to hide in the deeper water, being able to come up and feed in the shallow water.